because finally she was listening to bass playing that wasn't oompa oompa, but rather had shape and line and texture and melody. Well, she did the only that a person like Joni Mitchell would do. She found out where he lived, she tracked him down, and she sent him a one-way plane ticket from his home in Florida to Los Angeles. Once he arrived, she went into a studio with him, and together they made her album Hejira, which of course takes her music not just to a different earthly plane, but to a different universe altogether. That many music groups would perform an evening or afternoon dedicated to the exploration of Joni Mitchell and leave this album out because they would never know what to do about this bass playing of Jaco Pastorius. But that isn't the case with music, because we are honored beyond words to have Michael Valerio as our bass player. Michael plays a bass that is like Jaco Pastorius' bass in that it is fretless, and this is a very unusual kind of instrument. And what Michael, because of Michael's own admiration for Pastorius, he has been able to inhale a massive amount of Jaco's talent. So this is a little bit of what Jaco's bass playing would sound like if you were just in a hall like this and he decided to play for you alone. And it's going to be followed by just a snip of Bright Size Light, the piece that Joni Mitchell heard Jaco play, and then followed by Coyote, the big hit of Hejira. Dylan and Mitchell, as two towering figures of 20th century songwriting, always had a healthy respect for one another, but it is Joni Mitchell who actually wrote about how reading Dylan's lyrics and listening to Dylan's songs opened her mind and allowed her to expand what she believed a song could be. As she herself said, gee, I never knew I could write about such things. And out came Coyote. Actually, the Rolling Thunder Review tour has a documentary that was made about it, and there is a really wonderful scene in this documentary that's offstage. It's shot actually in the living room of Gordon Lightfoot while the band was on tour to Canada. In the living room are Bob Dylan and Roger McGuinn and Gordon Lightfoot and Joni Mitchell. Gordon Lightfoot's wandering around smoking a cigarette, but Bob Dylan and Roger McGuinn both have guitars. Joni Mitchell is trying out Coyote. She's just written it, and she's trying to teach it to Bob Dylan and Roger McGuinn so that they can jam on it with her and she could figure out really where the song should go. But in this little bit of footage, Bob Dylan and Roger McGuinn are basically staring at her left-hand light. What? We know how to play guitar, but we can't do that. So, it turns out that Joni Mitchell was a fan of Bob Dylan's long before that tour, because when she was invited to be a guest on Cass Elliott's television special, she asked Cass Elliott and Mama Cass to, along with Mary Travers of Peter, Paul and Mary, sing in trio with her Bob Dylan's I Shall Be Released. Long time later, when the band was presenting its final concert, they invited Bob Dylan and Joni Mitchell, amongst others, to join them. That concert was made into a film directed by Martin Scorsese. It's called The Last Waltz. And in that film, you can hear and see Joni Mitchell performing Coyote. But the most stunning moment in the film comes at the grand finale, when the entire cast comes on stage, and with Bob Dylan standing beside Joni Mitchell, they all sing, I Shall Be Released.
Say everything can be replaced, but every distance is not near. So I remember every face, every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. They say every man needs protection. Oh, they say every man must fall. Oh, I swear I can see my reflection up there high above the wall. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, oh, any day now, I shall be released. Down here standing with me in this lonely crowd, a man who swears he's not to blame, and holding on, I can hear him shouting so loud, crying out
Joni's music and Joni's story teach us that honesty and independence matter more than pleasing other people or trying to fit into somebody else's mold. That is why over the next few weeks, these musicians and others and I will be going into high-needs high schools around the city of Los Angeles, treatment centers around the city of Los Angeles, foster care facilities around the city of Los Angeles, juvenile detention centers around the city of Los Angeles. Because if there's one thing the young people of the city of Los Angeles, especially the young women, need to know, is that you don't have to fit a mold to be accepted. Joni Mitchell's music and Joni Mitchell's story, which remind us of this, and which remind us that to declare one's self as an independent human being is to be able to live a full and uncompromised life. And if there is anything we need for all the young people in this city to understand, it's that to live an uncompromised life is to live. Also, that live music is a basic human right. Every single one of the young people with whom we come in contact will understand that they too are in the hall of Joni Mitchell's music and in her house. These experiences are made possible by so many of you who are here who are already members of MUSE. For that, we are very grateful. But music is a movement. If you're not a member yet, please join us so that we can continue to do this extraordinary work out in the community. There's something else about Joni Mitchell that's something else about Joni Mitchell that is important, vital to all of us, and we know is vital to all of you, and that is her authenticity. All of Joni Mitchell's music comes from a place of authenticity, but there's an anthem that she wrote which admonishes us to never trade away the great things we always have, which comes from her most authentic self. It's this one.
there. Get in there. Okay.
We'd like to give you its musical gift. It comes from us to you, from our hearts to yours. And we give this to you because we believe in musical offerings. And we offer it as a kind of a benediction. I spoke to you about this glorious moment in American music history, which happened here in Los Angeles, when Carole King, James Taylor, and Joni Mitchell raised their voices in this American anthem called Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Because we believe that our love for one another, your love for your entire community, our love for you, and our collective love for music will keep democracy alive in America.
Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one. That was Musique, Joni Mitchell, live at the Mark Taper Forum in Los Angeles, California. Everybody have a great Sunday.